Yo, 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 yo. What's going on? It's your boy D-Wise, and we're back with another episode of OTV Live. This is the show for independent creative, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're an independent artist, independent singer, songwriter, if you are a store owner, we got a store owner coming up. We got a comic book store owner coming on the show in a couple of weeks.
Nice.
Yeah, man. So if you're an independent creative, then this is the show for you. Tonight we have a viral sensation. Actually, we got somebody that's going viral like at this moment.
That's
so
what
we're
the
catching
internet is made up of.
Right.
Yes.
So we're catching this young man before he's
Catching
blasting
a wave.
off. Right. I was checking out his YouTube page
Mm-hmm.
earlier today. He's got over 250,000 views on one video alone right now, and
I got
it's
a video
going
with
up and
about
up and up. Yeah, I got about like two and a half.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
He doing good.
nah, he doing real good.
That's what's up.
So somebody actually asked me. They was like, "Yo, you always keep your hair up. We never see it down." So I decided to be Scruff McGruff today and take the hair out and
I forgot you
let it
even
flow.
had long hair, man.
I keep it in a ponytail, tied up.
What is that
Twisted.
scary movie with what's his name? When he got man, I'm gonna fuck up this reference so bad.
Yo,
Remember when they
listen, you
made
gotta
fun
say-
of 8 Mile, and they had Mekhi Phifer in it,
Oh man, yeah.
and he had to. But then you, no, let me stop. I'm going down. rabbit
going
hole.
in
I'm
right
just
now.
let- I'm
It's
just
all
let
right
it go.
though. It's all right.
It's
So-
glad to see it out, man. Is it harder with your hair out like that?
Nah, not really. Not on my end.
No
I'm
difference.
good. I mean, 10 years growing it. It don't matter to me. I'm good. But what's going on, people? It's your boy D-Wise. That is Standby Gypsy.
What's going on, people?
He is the moderator, the
I just try to keep
facilitator.
shit organized. I try.
You try sometimes. Not unless you come up in here and you.
Chill, bro. Chill.
No. Man, listen. Your show. Well, who sponsors your show? Exactly.
High times.
High times. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. So, what happened over the weekend, man?
So I heard your boy R. Kelly's in the news, and I know our guest tonight, he's an R&B singer. We definitely want to get his opinion on this. Apparently, he's taking a page out of Rick James' book, where he's being accused of keeping women, young women, right,
Young, supple women.
tied up in his basement, doing all types of sexual innuendos. Not even innuendos, actual.
Well, listen, man. If he better take a page out of Jared's playbook and deny.
Well, you see
until
where
the
Jared
video-
ended up.
Well, I mean, Jared got caught on tape. He was talking about, I want to sleep with little kids. That's crazy.
But knowing R. Kelly, he probably got security cameras in his house, so they're probably going to confiscate something.
Well, I mean, part of that old video of him was all security cameras in his crib.
in his own crib, right?
Right. So,
He's incriminated himself.
well,
He
whatever.
probably
man.
didn't learn. Most people don't learn.
Like I said, I've never been an R. Kelly fan. A lot of people.
You were saying that, man. I was surprised. And can you go into that why you weren't?
Well, first of all, like I was saying earlier, I said R. Kelly is a ripoff to me. You know, R. Kelly took Aaron Hall style when Aaron Hall was, I guess he was out of the business for a little while or whatever. I heard he had gotten locked up. I'm not saying that that's the truth.
Right.
But you know, the bald head, the leather pants,
Right. The
the overall,
shades.
the shades,
Yeah.
the pit bulls and all that. That was Guy's style. That was Aaron Hall style. And now all of a sudden you come out with that.
And wait, what happened to Aaron Hall?
He's still out there. He's still ball heading it up.
Why do you think R. Kelly took the light from him? Why do you think?
R. Kelly was younger. He hadn't been in the business that long. The New Jack Swing needed a new face to carry on that whole scene.
That new bald-headed.
I mean, when you have someone that like Teddy Riley who comes out with a particular style and just runs with it, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he coined the phrase New Jack Swing. So everywhere from, Just Got Paid by Johnny Kemp, that was produced by him,
Yeah.
to Guy, to Blackstreet, and everything in between. If it wasn't for him, you wouldn't have hits from Heavy D and the Boys. He was a big influence on the Uptown.
Definitely.
And then everybody took his style and just ran with it.
Just to clarify, the women that R. Kelly supposedly had under his care were over the age of consent.
Oh, okay. So now he's.
But they were still being held against their will.
It's gonna come a day that the man gonna get locked up. That's all I'm saying. He said that he's denying it.
Yeah,
Denying allegations.
yeah.
He's holding several women over the age. They had to put that. Los Angeles Times had to put that. Holding several women over the age of consent.
As sex slaves.
I mean, as long as he's paying them, I guess it's not that.
Slavery and payment usually don't go hand in hand. You know that.
Yeah,
I know that.
Okay, so it does say sex slaves.
It does.
All right, well.
It's published by BuzzFeed. BuzzFeed isn't always on top of their game.
Well, I mean, if BuzzFeed, if Los Angeles Times is piggybacking off of BuzzFeed, BuzzFeed has to have a good lead. LA Times is not just going to put out anything.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the top independent albums in the country.
Let's do it.
Let's get it going. Everything should be all set. You know what I'm saying? Number 10.
Number 10.
Shaky Graves and the Horse He Rode In On. And it's an EP, and it's called Nobody's Fool.
The album artwork cover is interesting. I mean, it looks like a combination of World War II internment camp / the Midwest / Mr. Red. Like, what the hell's going on here?
I listened to a couple of joints, and the album cover, I guess that's what he wanted to do.
Okay. What kind of music is it?
It's like folk rock, like southern folk rock kind of.
Is it good?
No, I liked it.
Okay.
I mean, I love everything, so.
You don't like R. Kelly?
I know I like some of R. Kelly's songs.
Okay.
No, listen, the man has made hits for a lot of different people.
I Believe I Can Fly.
I believe of course.
That's
I
one
mean,
of the greatest
chord progression
vocal-
is stolen from another song that I
is
can't
it?
think of
Okay.
right now.
All right.
But hey, and
That little
yeah,
at the end.
and if it wasn't for Stevie, Marvin Gaye, and what's this other guy's name? The one that got shot. He got shot outside of a motel.
Oh, Sam Cooke.
If it wasn't for those three people, I mean, R. Kelly wouldn't really have a career. I mean, that
Most
resurgence, the Step in the Name of Love stuff, all that came from the 70s and the 80s. If you really want to get in the step of music
True.
from in the Midwest all the way to down south,
True.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Everybody's got to come from somewhere. But the thing is, he's always made it seem like that he is the pioneer of this shit. You're really not, bro.
I never thought he was a pioneer, but I thought he was talented enough to make great music.
Yeah, music that pretty much sound the same after a while.
But now when you hear it, you literally hear him talking to a 14-year-old. That's my problem with it. Because now
dude, he was talking like that before.
I know, but we didn't know. Seems like you ready. I know.
Like
age ain't nothing but a number.
Seems like you ready.
Your body's calling.
To go all the way. Listen, to be honest with you, I wasn't effing with him when he said, "You remind me of my Jeep."
I know. That was a little crazy. That was a little crazy.
Come on, bro.
The Ignition remix.
That's a good record.
It's a good record.
It's a good record. But I'm just saying, you remind me of my Jeep. I want to wax it.
You remind me of my sound. I want to bump
it.
Yeah, that was
girl,
my
you look just like my car.
I know.
What?
But the beat, the production.
My dude, at the end of the day, I was like, what? I don't know. I was like a preteen when that shit came out, and I was like, who wrote this shit?
I was into it. Call me dumb and young.
No, listen. At the end of the day, I like other dumb songs, but when I heard that, I was just like, this shit is a hit. They played it everywhere. Everywhere. All right, number 9. 311.
Woo.
Mosaic.
Good shit.
I got to listen to the whole album, and it's dope. I mean, they're not really deviating from their core audience, which is.
Do you feel they sold out their sound? Like, do you think they're sending it in at all, or no? Or is it?
What do you mean, phoning it in?
Phoning it in. You want to say something? Yeah, phoning it in.
Nah, not really.
Like the new Red Hot Chili Peppers is garbage.
Okay.
I'm just saying, and they're at that age in their career where they can kind of do that. They shouldn't, but they do.
I mean, without John Frusciante,
yeah.
I mean, how much you really gonna do? That guitarist is crazy. I mean, 311 has been always that indie pop, ska band kind of thing, man.
Yeah. All right.
So number 8,
Number 8.
Young Wicked, Return of the Prodigal Son. You just looking at it like
You
who the hell is this
already
guy?
read my mind, bro. This
Yeah.
looks like straight trash, like hot buttered trash.
Hot garbage.
No,
Yo,
buttered
listen.
trash.
All right. So he's one half. He's one half of the group that Axe Murder Boys. So they're from Denver, Colorado.
Okay.
Midwest hip hop, gangster hip. They're like a horrorcore band. So you would see these guys on tour with like Insane Clown Posse.
Okay.
Like a couple of like real horrorcore.
Is he going for the clean cut in the album cover? Like,
I mean, the album cover is like, the album cover is representing him as like a, like what's that movie, American Psycho? Like he's dressed up.
Christian Bale.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
a falling down American Psycho type
I
deal.
see. Clean
So-
cut guy falling apart.
Falling apart and
Murder
go
your
killing
family.
people.
Yeah.
I saw the first video. He got a big ass shotgun in there. A lot of people died.
Okay.
But I mean, his rhymes weren't
They weren't
whack.
hot buttered trash.
They weren't trash. But I mean, it's not something I would want to listen to. I mean, it's like Eminem to the ultimate extreme.
Good for him.
All right, number 7.
Number 7.
Zero, and the album is called No Love Boulevard. And Houston,
We have a problem?
no, he's from Houston, Texas. Man.
Oh, okay.
He got a song with Slim Thug. He got a couple records is kind of dope. But that trill, that real down south trill music, that's Zero. Like if you want to get in some Houston,
Sound like I got to be fucked up to listen to this shit. Like I got to have a couple drinks.
you're gonna have to have a couple
smoke a
of
joint.
styrofoam cups of lean to listen
Some
to
lean,
this
right?
shit.
But I'm gonna get into it though. I bet this shit's dope.
It's dope. I mean, it's not as good as Big Boy's album.
No,
I'll tell you that. That Big,
Big
Boy
Boy's
album.
got 30 years experience on Zero.
Big Boy. That Big Boy album is crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so number 6,
Number 6.
as usual, back in the top 10. Metallica, Hardwired to
Skip them every week.
Yo, my dude, to be perfectly honest with you, we've been broadcasting the show for about 2 months, 3 months solid.
Yep.
And Metallica's been in the top 10
Every week.
every week since then. They probably fell out like maybe 2 times. But they got the number 6 independent album in the country.
Real quick side note. Guess what I'm gonna see on Friday? Barclays Center.
Who's that?
Iron Maiden.
Really?
Yep.
Is this their ultimate like farewell tour that they've been saying that they're gonna?
Might be. I don't. The tickets were given to me, so I'm not even a really big Iron Maiden fan.
Well, shit, man. Try to get into the pit if they have one.
Hell no.
My man, you black. They not gonna touch you. I remember when I went to a couple shows and
It's
I
gonna
got.
be dark in there. They're not gonna be able to tell who's who.
I don't know, brother. Maybe it's because I'm a big guy and I got long dreads.
Yeah, if I
'Cause
was
I-
wider.
Yeah, because I went in there and they wouldn't touch me with a 10-foot pole. Like I like going to rock concerts, like real
You ever been
hardcore.
you ever been in a black mosh pit? You know
Yeah,
that group
down in the village,
in
man.
Brooklyn?
That shit was
Do
crazy.
you remember that group?
I was kind of scared though.
I'm gonna blank on their name. Game Rebellion.
Heard of them, didn't see them
Oof.
live.
They were like a black Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
Fucking nuts. That was one of the craziest mosh pits ever. Anyway,
Yeah.
I digress.
Anyway, number 5.
Number 5.
The band is called Beach House, and this is B-sides and rarities. They're a duo. So all this stuff is stuff that didn't make the album for
Okay.
the last couple of years or whatever. But it's
What did make the album? Because I never heard of them.
you never heard of them? This is like their 5th album or something like that. Hold on.
I'd be slow.
All right, hold
You
on.
heard
hold
French
on.
Montana's album?
Yeah, it's all right.
I worked out to it. That was about it.
I mean, that's what you got to do, man. Let me see. This is their first album came out in 06.
Okay.
08 was their second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is their 7th official album.
Oh, so I'm late.
Yeah, but they're a duo. They're like dream pop, indie rock kind of. So
Yeah, it's not really my speed.
yeah, that's not your speed. That's cool though.
Okay.
All right, number 4.
Number 4.
I don't even know how to pronounce this band's name, but it's Acacia or Acacia Strain. The
Okay.
Acacia Strain, and the album is called Grave Bloom. And as you can already see, they're real hardcore. Like,
I like the artwork. It's
the
it's
artwork
trippy.
is dope, but
Yeah, I like it.
you know, there's only but so much. Like I was jamming to it for about a good 15, 20 minutes. I was like,
oh, you went that long?
yeah, I listened to like 3 records.
Good for you.
And I was like, okay, but like the other bands that we were talking about previously, he doesn't really have a switch off. Like, it's not melodic. It's pretty much just like, I will kill your family and you will die. Like, I was like, okay.
In one key.
The whole time. Yeah. So number 3, back in the top 10. Last week was number 2. This week, number 3, Jason Isbell and the 400 Unit. The Nashville sound.
Okay.
So pretty much they're, like I said last week, the band is pretty much like a southern band, but
I gotta
they're
check them out.
Southern rock. But this one is more like a country album, which is kind of cool. So number 2,
no Confederate flags on the inside of the car.
nah. Look at how they dressed, man.
They look like hipsters.
Yeah.
They look pretty liberal, actually.
Number 2.
Oh my God.
Nickelback.
Fucking Nickelback.
Feed the Machine.
Good for them.
Chad Kroeger cut his hair, so I guess it looks a little bit different.
I like the fact that they are succeeding when other people don't expect them to.
Well, I mean, shit. Nickelback, are they Grammy winning?
Maybe nominated.
They probably nominated. I don't think they ever won it.
No, I gotta look.
I just thought about this today. Do you know Jodeci never won a Grammy?
You said that as a surprise. I mean, I was in the 90s, but were black people winning Grammys in the 90s?
Yeah, of course they were.
I guess we were.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I'm not surprised because they were too
You know what?
raunchy. They were too raunchy.
I don't even think it was that. Their whole body of work, their albums, their slow jams were great.
Of course.
Their fast songs were fucking trash. Their fast songs were trash, bro. I cannot listen through a whole Jodeci album. Okay,
no, of course not. Of course not. It's the best stuff.
I would
can
listen
get through
to
a
the
best
slow
stuff,
records,
yeah.
and then when it gets to that, Casey trying to sing over fast tracks just don't work.
Did you see that? Did you see that video when I forgot which one it was? Passed out on stage.
Oh, when JoJo passed out.
He just left him there?
I was watching
One of the
Vlad.
greatest internet videos of all time.
Yo, I was watching Vlad. Vlad was interviewing Mr. Dalvin from Jodeci.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there and he was just like, well, I only know what he told me. He said he was tired and he was in Australia and he said he just passed out. But to see KC keep on singing while his brother is like 10 feet away from him, knocked out. Yeah.
We might have to play that later.
Yo.
We might have to end the show on that.
He was like, yeah. Doom.
And he kept singing.
He kept singing.
And the girl holding his cell phone was like, you ain't gonna help him? Oh, no. Oh, no, baby.
Yo, it was crazy. But they were in like a foreign country.
Oh, were they?
I think they were in Australia or something like that. Well, wait, that might have. Which one are we talking about? The one where he
There was more
passed
than
out?
one?
What? You ain't see the one where he fell through the stage?
Through? Stop, man.
Yo, JoJo fell through the stage, B. I think they were like about to sing "All My Life," and he almost lost his life.
He almost lost his life.
He almost
gave
his
away
life.
all his life.
It's all my. It was a wrap. But anyway,
Oh, man.
Nickelback. Oh man, so they're independent.
All right, good for them.
Yeah. They used to be on Roadrunner Records, was a subsidiary of Warner Brothers. Atlantic. They've been through so many damn, record labels or whatever. But I think they get hated on. In 2013 they were voted like the worst band.
They've got 5 Grammys.
Really? Oh shit.
Best hard rock performance, best rock performance, best hard. Anyway, yeah, best rock album 2004.
No,
record,
they only got nominated.
Oh,
Those are nominees, bro.
Oh, they were nominees.
Record
reading is fundamental. All right.
Yeah, please.
Still.
All right, they got nominated. I don't even think Jodeci was even nominated.
No, I don't think they were.
Anyway, let's get off that. Number 1 album in the country, ladies and gentlemen. This is week ending July 22nd. Today's the 17th. They owe a TLC.
Good for them.
Got the number 1 independent album in the country. And I got to listen to about 4 or 5 tracks of the album.
Okay.
And I wasn't feeling it.
I'll be honest, I can't imagine it being good.
The first single was dope. The one with Snoop Dogg, I liked it.
I didn't hear it.
It was called Way Back. I was feeling it.
Okay.
And then I listened to a couple other records, and I was like,
Did they bring in Left Eye in any way?
I didn't hear any records with Left Eye on.
Okay. I don't know. Is anything in the vault or something?
I don't think so, because when she left, she went to go do her other project, and her solo project was on like Moon and the Stars and all that.
Well, she's down in Central America, so I imagine
The album was called her solo album was called Supernova.
Okay.
So she's talking about, I don't know,
finding herself.
Yeah, like Jupiter ascending on top of me, and
Hanging out with Cree Summer.
Yo, listen, Cree Summer's still making money, man.
All in voiceovers, hell yeah,
man,
she is.
She's making.
She's one of my favorite people.
She's killing it. She's killing it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have our guest in the building. We're going to introduce him. We actually we're going to introduce him. We're going to play one of the clips that we got, man.
Okay.
I'm kind of excited to have this brother in here because I haven't got to meet a viral sensation as of yet, because I see the shit is bubbling.
You know Anthony.
Huh? What, Flamia?
Anthony.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think he don't count.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry. I digress.
Know him for years.
Okay, I digress.
I'm talking about new viral people.
Sorry. You're right, because viral is...
Yeah. It's whatever's happening right now.
You're right.
Right now.
You're right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's turn his mic on, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Avion Falstar in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you take your hat up a little bit so everybody see your face, man. Look at you. Jodeci falls off stage. You going in right now.
Yo, I'm going to find it for the end of the show. Let me tell you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Avion Falstar is here, man. Say what's up to the people, man.
What's going on, everybody?
You can pull the mic towards you, man.
I
you
can?
good?
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Right,
you
all
good,
right.
man. Get comfortable, brother.
All right.
How you doing, man? You the man. See? That's what I'm talking about. Teamwork make the dream work.
Yes.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Shit. So what's going on, man? Listen, at this show, we try to go from the beginning all the way up until today. So, tell the people a little bit about yourself. Where you from, where you were born. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
All right. Well, I was born in Bartow, Florida.
Bartow, Florida. Okay.
Yes.
Now, what big city?
Near Miami?
Is that near Miami? No.
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. So you moved out when you was like little.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Because my father's from Florida, but he's all the way down, St. Augustine. Like he's at the tip.
Actually, my mom was just visiting, and I just so happened to be born there.
Oh, okay. So your mom was on vacation, was like, "Ooh, I think I'm going in." Like it's about to be a wrap.
Yes.
Like somebody call the ambulance.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes. And actually, I was born on January 1st.
Really?
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay, New Year's baby. All right.
Yes.
That's what's up.
But I was raised in Warner Robins, Georgia.
Okay.
That's a military town. You see,
Okay.
But I claim Macon, Georgia.
Okay.
The reason I claim Macon, Georgia, because that's where my musical career began, and that's where all my musical support was growing up.
All right, that's what's up. Now we're gonna get into your viral video that's out right now. The one that has about over 250,000 views is the one of you singing. You started off with Stevie Wonder, and then you went into a couple of Brian McKnight songs. And the title is Brian McKnight Needs to Hear This.
Yes.
Raw, I think it's Raw Singer or Raw Singer?
Yeah, Brian McKnight needs to see this.
Brian McKnight needs to see this.
Yeah.
So we're going to play a clip of that. I'm just going to let it speak for itself. So, Gypsy,
Yep.
if you please, brother.
No problem.
For so long, for this night I prayed that I
All right, we're back.
Damn.
I'm fucking impressed.
Yeah, man.
Really, really, really impressed, man.
So I checked it out,
Yeah.
and I was like, damn, this kid is killing it right now.
Yeah.
But then on the side, when you go to YouTube, it has all these other, there are vloggers
Okay.
actually reviewing.
Doing reaction videos. Kind of
Right.
Like, wow.
Exactly. So the come up is real. So, yo, Mr. Falstar, can you tell me when did you start in the music business? Like, when did you get that bug? When did the bug bite you and you were like, okay, this is what I want to do?
My father, whenever he came around, he would sing.
Okay.
You know, and I would admire that. And the way he used to sing Brian McKnight and sing Joe and sing all these artists, I was like, I want to do that too. So I said, okay, if I'm able to do whatever Brian McKnight could do, and if I could do whatever Silk and Boys to Men and Joe, if I'm able to do that, I can be able to do something. So my first record was there's a meeting in my bedroom by Silk.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And when I learned that tune, I told my mother, I was like, Mom, I can sing this song. I can do it just like him. She was like, you can't sing. You can't
And then
sing.
when you sing it.
When I sung it, she was like, wow.
Uh-oh.
We got you. You can sing. You can sing. So, and from that point on, you know what? From that point on, nobody really knew I could sing like that. I still didn't have the confidence. I had the confidence to do it in front of my mom and my brothers, but I didn't have the confidence to actually do it in school. I didn't start singing until I got into middle school.
Okay.
The end of middle school. I was like 13 or 14.
Right.
I had a full beard. You know.
Grown ass man, dog.
Grown ass man.
Grown ass man, dog.
So-
Either the girls was loving you or they was hating on you. Either
One or
one
the
of the two. Well, either one of the two.
You know, and my mother, by way of my mom, she met this guy, and he had a studio, and his son had a studio, and they were very successful with music in Macon, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, hey man, is there a way that you can help me branch out and be a better artist named Bobby Cat?
Okay.
I said, is there a way that you can help me? He said, yeah, when you turn 18, we'll
Come see me?
Come see me. And
Really?
that's exactly what I did. When on my 18th birthday, I went to go see him.
My antenna went up when you hear from a producer and they be like, when you turn 18, come see me.
Right.
Like
That's
my
what you
antenna
know.
was like, don't trust that nigga. Like, that's the ultimate. I'm sorry. He probably was a great producer, but my antennas go up because a lot of artists, a lot of people in the industry, they don't want to deal with,
Kids.
with
Minors.
because the parents got to get in.
Right.
They got to
They
sign
can't take
contract and all.
advantage.
Yeah, exactly. But my question to you is, Brian McKnight is one of the best riffers. He has some of the best runs I've ever heard.
Yes.
Now, how much did you have to listen? Like, because he's ridiculous. Like, he's a monster. I've seen him live.
Mm-hmm.
I met him a couple times. Once at a celebrity basketball game.
I was going to
Once,
say, I've seen him at a celebrity basketball game. Westchester County Center.
Yeah.
Christmas Day, like, long time ago. Anyway.
Yeah, I went to go see him. He was there. I met him and Jamie Foxx the same day. But then another time he was an asshole.
Jamie or?
No. Brian McKnight,
McKnight.
he was a dick. He was a
Yeah?
complete dick.
Yeah.
Like we was in the studio working,
Yeah.
and like I was working with a producer, and they had cats in there, and they was drinking or whatever.
Yeah.
They was acting a little rowdy. So he was just like, he comes through the door and he's just like, hey, can y'all niggas really keep it down in here? I was just like, oh shit. I was like, Brian McKnight just looked in the door and just called all of us niggas right now. And he
shit's
was
real.
Yeah,
Shit's real,
he was
man.
really upset. He was just like, I'm trying to record some real music right now. Can you please like calm that shit down? I was like, oh shit, I just got cursed out by Brian McKnight.
Damn, that's real.
And then I just went in the booth and kept on doing the shit I
Yeah.
was doing.
That's dope.
So, but how much
that's
did
a
you
badge
have
of
to
honor.
study? How much did you get cursed out by Brian McKnight? Is that something?
That's a badge of honor
Badge of honor.
as a singer.
I'm
Yo.
glad you're down to earth. But listen, I used to worship Brian McKnight.
Okay.
From his album, I Remember You.
Yeah.
That's why when people say, "Oh, you sound better than Brian McKnight," I remember. I'm 24.
Okay.
I remember his "I Remember You" album.
Yeah, I remember that. I bought it on. I have it on
That's
tape.
his best album to me vocally.
Really?
His best album. I used to worship him. I said if I could do everything he could do on this album, I'm gonna be the best. I'm gonna be the absolute best.
You got his runs, his riffs, his
Sounds
tone.
just like him, man.
Right. But the only thing is, you know, do you getting out from under that, like when you are making your own music,
Yes.
right? We got a song that we actually going to play that's produced by the Flintstones, but that'll come later. Now, with you being your own man and being your own artist, how do you feel that you're going to get out from under that shadow of sounding like a major R&B artist that has at least 30, 40 years under his belt
Most
already?
definitely. You know, every time my dad used to come, I probably seen my dad probably 100 times out of my life. It's 365 days in a year. I probably seen him like 100 times, but each time he come around, he'll say something significant. He'll say something very powerful. And so whenever I say, Dad, listen to my music, listen to it, he said, Brian McKnight, sound like Brian McKnight. Do something, find something else. And so every time I write, I take that in consideration.
Okay.
You see, and when you hear my music, you'll see you can hear the Brian McKnight nuances, but you can tell. Oh, he found himself.
Okay. So you
definitely
found your sound.
I
You
found my sound.
Okay.
And plus, being a cruise ship, I used to perform on cruise ships,
Okay.
and I used to do a lot of blues. I used to do a lot of Al Green, a lot of Stevie Ray Vaughan. I used to do a lot of stuff like that.
Right.
And that really
Which one were you on? Because I was doing.
Oh, shit.
Because
I
I
was
was
on Holland America Cruise Lines.
okay. Because I was gonna do Royal Caribbean.
Yeah, the BB King. You need to do a Holland America.
Y'all were
BB
literally
King Blues
two
Club.
shits passing in the night.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, because I was looking at his bio, and you know, I got about 10 years on this young man.
Yeah.
But you know, I performed everywhere.
Can I ask what Stevie Ray Vaughan song were you covering? What were you singing? Is it Pride and Joy or
Yeah, Pride and Joy.
Pride and Joy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be the most popular ones
Most
from every artist.
Most definitely. BB King, Al Green, all those guys.
Yeah.
Uh,
Thrill is gone.
Thrill is-
Like
yeah.
you got to get all that. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so and that really showed me who I was as a vocalist too. When you perform every night, I wasn't used to performing every night.
Every night.
you know,
Listen, man, it take a lot out of you, bro.
Take a lot of it, and you really get to know yourself as a singer.
You gotta know your voice. You gotta know how to take care of it. When
Yes.
it comes down to it, the smoking, the drinking,
Yes.
all that's no.
Most definitely. I don't
Yeah.
smoke. I don't drink. I'm a vegetarian. I don't even do all. I don't do nothing.
Right. Listen, man, it's strenuous, man. Because
Definitely.
when I left my regular job in 2009, I haven't worked a regular job in, what is this, 2017? Shit, going close to 10 years now.
Wow.
So now all I do is just sing for a living and host shows.
That's dope.
So, you know, I have this show. I got my karaoke company. I sing with a couple of different wedding bands, City,
Yes.
Connecticut, you know, Westchester.
Yes.
It's the grind. It's the hustle. But, okay, so now fast forward me to when you started recording your own material. Like,
What you mean, in the studio or on the video?
oh, man, I'm talking about in the studio. Because on video is much different. Live, we can sit up here and go back and forth right now, and we probably sound phenomenal.
Right.
But when we get in the booth
Yes.
and those notes
Yes.
start to sound a little bit off, you're a little bit sharp, you're a little bit flat,
Yes, sir.
and you got to go back in there and work on it,
Yes,
man.
sir.
It's time consuming.
I always
You
think
know
of
what I'm saying?
that scene in La Bamba when he makes Richie do it again and again.
Yeah,
and
of
again
course.
And again.
I remember recording my first demo on a 4-track. So it was just lead vocal and 3 backgrounds.
Wow.
And if you ain't on it, you ain't on it.
Right.
Like
Most
we ain't got
definitely.
no time. Like I had so many Maxell tapes.
Oh man! Whoa, you brought it back.
You did bring it back.
The black
I remember
joints,
those.
and then when
Oh.
they had the superior joints, they had the silver ones.
Oh,
Yes.
you just brought it
Yeah,
back.
man.
I know about that.
Oh man.
I recorded my first EP at 13 years old.
Okay. It was on some.
It was on some ridiculous, ugly. It was so ugly. And I was.
I doubt it was ugly because I
Most
remember
definitely.
my first demo. That shit was. I listened to it. I broke it. I literally broke it, like threw it out in the garbage. I was like, this is terrible.
But I was so proud of it at the time.
No, of
You see what I'm
course.
saying?
Come on,
I
man.
showed everybody, but I didn't know I was sounding like trash.
Hey,
I didn't
listen,
know
man.
it was trash. I sounded like this, you know. You like me, baby. I can see it in your eyes. I was singing
You was
like
on
that.
some. You was on some Tevin Campbell, Usher's
Yes.
first
I
album.
was on some.
Can we talk for a minute.
Trying to date
That's a dope
Ashley.
record though.
Woo!
Dope record.
Trying to date Ashley Banks.
Every song on that album is a monster.
Yes.
Man, tell me what you want me to do.
Babyface.
Well, of course. I mean, the only thing, after a while, the production started getting a little bit. I'm just like, okay, his name started becoming his sound,
Yes.
and it started eclipsing his talent as a musician, because it was just like everybody and their mama had a Babyface record on their album.
Yep.
When he did that song with Madonna, I was just like, he's out of here. Like, he is that's okay. You did a song, he did a couple of records for Michael. Like, I was just like, he
You
produced.
don't do no more after that.
Right.
You
He
retired.
produced Change the World for Eric Clapton.
Wow.
You don't get much bigger than that.
You
Right.
just don't.
And that won so many Grammys.
Yes.
But okay, so you got your first demo, 13.
Yeah.
You thought you was the shit. And then you
Yes.
go back and listen to it and you was like, damn, that was crap.
That was.
All right. So when did you feel like that this is the home that you wanted to be in? Now that you, because you have another, I don't even know, there's another single that you had, and I didn't even download it. I actually downloaded it, but I didn't want to put it on the show. I didn't know whether or not.
Most definitely.
It was another record that you did. You have a video that's out.
Yes.
And what's the name of that song?
It's called All Lonely.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's, man, spend the night, cook breakfast in the morning type deal.
Okay.
You know.
All right. That's what's up.
See, that's when I was still trying to find my sound. I was still
Right.
looking. You know, I
For
was
it.
still looking for. I didn't really know how to write like I do now.
Okay.
You know.
So the pen game you feel was a little bit weak.
It's just a little bit weak.
Okay.
You know, but at this time, I'm a problem,
Okay.
and I don't say that with no ego. I'm just a problem.
Let me ask you: Do
There's
you
nothing wrong with
draw
ego.
on how much do you draw on personal experience, or do you like the Weeknd? Like he says, he draws on experience from just other people's stories and kind of sews them together.
Yes, me too.
You do the same. Okay.
I do too, but I write for the people though.
Yeah.
If it's not universal, I don't feel like it's. I don't want to put it out.
Right.
My personal experience is and if I can make them sound good, I put it on the album.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Right.
But universal themes, those I can make hits.
Of course. Because, I mean, I talk to artists all the time, and I get, I'm just trying to be true to myself, and I'm going to put out records. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to put out records that make sure that I believe that I'm the one. And I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, you're making records to sell.
Right. To
You're
make
making records
Right.
to make money.
money.
Right.
To make people dance, to make them feel a certain emotion.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I don't understand this whole, yeah, man, I'm being true to myself. Okay, I get that. Don't get me wrong.
You can do that and make money.
You can do that and make money.
Right.
But the whole thing, this whole, like, yeah, man, I just want to go out and perform. I'm like, yeah, that's good. But after a while, you got to take off work.
Yep.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure that your equipment is always on par. You got to make sure that it costs money to perform.
It does.
People don't get that. They don't understand it. Being an independent artist today is easier than it was 15, 20 years ago.
Yes.
But there's still a cost
Still a cost.
to be had.
What are some of the biggest hurdles that you're facing now as an independent artist?
Dealing with people who have connections, who got big connections, but don't come through. You know,
Okay.
they say one thing, then they don't come through. I've been dealing with that my whole life. I've been dealing with lots of people who got serious bread,
Brother.
serious connections. But when I say, "Oh my God, you gonna do this for me?" Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm telling you. And then
Man.
you know the story. You know how it goes.
Brother, man,
I just been going through.
don't get don't get too upset because it's gonna keep on happening.
It's most definitely.
It's so crazy. I was just listening to Jamie Foxx was saying that he gave a break to this kid Ed Sheeran.
Did he really?
Yeah, he slept on his couch for like 6 weeks
Okay.
out in L.A.
Okay.
And he was like, he flew over to L.A. He was trying to get some spots.
Yeah.
And he was like, Mr. Fox, someone was singing, whatever. And he was like, all right, no doubt. And he brought him to like the blackest club.
Right. Right.
Like underground, like open mic, like some,
tear them apart.
yeah. So he said he got up on stage with a ukulele.
Wow.
A ukulele.
Wow.
and crushed it.
Wow.
I almost feel like when you're British and you almost don't understand what you're walking yourself into.
Indeed.
You know what I mean? You don't understand the American dynamics of white and black music. I mean, he gets it, but I bet he had no fear.
Of course not.
I mean,
I mean,
normal.
You're a little redheaded white boy.
Yeah,
and you getting on stage with a ukulele. You better know how to play that shit.
Yeah,
Most definitely.
And you better impress.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're gonna go into this joint. It's called Firestick.
Most definitely.
And this is this a new single or
This is a new single. This is the #1 song in the country.
I hear that.
I love that. All right, here we go.
Take you out, blow your mind, fill your body with this Avion and record it, baby, all night. You're mine, oh mine, go, 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 go. Now that I have you all to myself, it's all about you and nobody else. Tonight's the night to be ourselves. Let emotions do the talking while we're working, baby. I didn't expect for you to come over, but now that you're here, I must deliver. So don't stop getting it. I know you've been wanting this. Come and get this fire, 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 fire. You know tonight is going down, 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 down. You know tonight I'm going down, 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 down. Ain't no Netflix in here, no, 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 no. Come and get this fire stick. No, 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 no. You know tonight is going down, 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 down. You know tonight I'm going down, 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 down. Ain't no Netflix in here, no, 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 no. Come and get this fire stick. No, 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 fire stick. You keep pushing all my buttons while I kiss all on your stomach, girl. You know that I know just what to do. Oh, I can't lie. You got me going crazy. Welcome to my rendezvous. Bringing R&B back to you. The grown and sexy's back and strong. If this what you want, come get what you want. Come and get this fire, 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 fire. You know tonight is going down, 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 down. You know tonight I'm going down, 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 down. Ain't no Netflix in here, no, 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 no. Come and get this fire stick. No, 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 no. You know tonight is going down, 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 down. You know tonight I'm going down, 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 down. Ain't no Netflix in here. Come and get this fire stick. No, 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 no power button, 'cause I'm always on. Just plug me in, you know I'm ready to go. No power button, 'cause I'm always on. Just plug me in, you know I'm ready to go. Tonight is going down, 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 down. You know tonight I'm going down, 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 down. Ain't no Netflix in here, no, 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 no. Come and get this fire stick. No, 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 no. You know tonight is going down, 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 down. You know tonight I'm going down, 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 down. Ain't no Netflix in here. Come and get this fire stick. Come and get this fire stick. You know tonight is going down, 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 down. You know tonight I'm going down, 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 down. Ain't no Netflix in here. Come and get this fire stick. No power button, 'cause I'm down, down, down. Ain't no Netflix in here.
1, 2, ladies and gentlemen, that was Firestick by our guest Avion Falstar. So, Mr. Falstar, tell me about this record, man, Firestick. No Netflix and chill no more. You gonna hit her with the Fire Stick? Is that what? She said, "Come here, girl. Let me hit you with this Fire Stick."
Got that Cody for you.
I got that.
Listen,
That Cody.
I got that
You know-
Cody for you, girl.
you know, I really don't keep up with the trending topics
Okay.
on Twitter or nothing like that, but I know the kids do. You know, I
Gotcha.
know kids younger than me, or they do. And I didn't know that there was a Netflix and chill going on. I didn't know that. I didn't even know about that
What you
phrase.
mean? You been under a rock, brother?
Yeah, I had no idea
you
about
been
that.
He's recording his good music,
You know,
man. He ain't got
I'm
time
just-
for your
all I do is practice. All I do is practice on
Practice.
music.
Okay.
I'm either at a wedding, performing at a wedding, or practicing my craft. So when my my manager's kid said, "Oh, it's not Netflix and chill no more. It's Fire Stick and."
Yeah, Fire Stick and dick. I'll say it.
I said, "Oh yeah, that's how you doing it." And when Bedrock or the Flintstones production, they had this track, and I was like, "Yo, if I could really murder this track." So when I got in the studio, I had the concept already. I said, "That's what I'm gonna write about: Fire Stick and that." you know?
Okay, gotcha.
So I said, "But I gotta make a hit out of this though." So
Of course. I mean, that's
you
what.
vibe with the beat. Everything just comes to me like R. Kelly is a real big influence on my writing.
All right.
And he said when you have a track and when you have the music speak to you, and the
No, of
music
course.
tell you what to write. So and that's what happened, and that's how Firestick was created.
That's what's up. Okay. So tell me about one of the best performances you've had on stage.
Wow, I can't even. Oh man, that's a hard one. Okay, I have to say when I was on the cruise ship.
Okay.
When I was on the cruise ship, I was performing. There was this lady who used to come in every day and just sit
Every
there
night
in her
and just-
wheelchair.
yeah.
In her wheelchair. Old lady coming in on her wheelchair and just sitting and just watch. But I was singing "Let's Get It On" by Marvin Gaye one night.
All right.
And I went over to her and she got up out her wheelchair to dance with me.
Jesus.
Listen, man. That blew my mind. That blew my mind.
You
When
he
you-
had the
when
Steve
you-
Martin leap of
When you
faith.
watching her, when you watching her around the cruise
Such a
ship,
fool.
she's
Get
on
on
her
now.
wheelchair. She don't get up. You watching her. When you pass by, she on her wheelchair. Old, elderly. She got up out her wheelchair to dance with me because I was singing to her so passionately. She got up and started dancing.
She wanted that Fire Stick.
That
She wanted-
that was bigger.
She wanted the Fire Stick covered up with the Cody.
Right.
She wanted the Fire Stick.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cody Condoms coming to you live.
my God.
Cody condoms.
Cody-
You was sick. Wow.
You want Fire Stick
That's
and dick?
dope.
Cody Condoms.
Cody condoms.
Listen, that's bigger than performing at a. I performed at a college football stadium. I did the national anthem there.
All right.
I performed in front of thousands of people.
Right.
Doing the national anthem or doing something in Macon at a what they call the Henderson Stadium. It was bigger than that. Bigger than any club I ever performed at. For her to do that, that was my biggest moment. And that's when I knew you ain't supposed to do nothing else with music.
That's right. We got some people in the chat. Shout out to Cheryl. She's in there. She wants you to sing. Scott Garland, shout out. Yolanda. We got some people in here. Shout out to O'Connor. That's my boy, Anthony O'Connor. Kayla.
What up?
You got a lot of people. Yeah, you got a lot of people in the chat room.
Shout out
They
to
loving you
chat.
right now. So we're gonna do something that we don't usually do.
Okay.
We gotta get Mr. Falstar to sing a little something.
Uh-oh.
I guess let's pick something we can sing together.
Okay.
You know what? Let's
Can you
Let's-
acapella?
yeah, we gonna come on, man. We don't need no. Come on, man. We professionals.
All right, I'll just
We
get
don't
up and
need
leave then.
We don't need no stinking instrumentals.
You ain't no rapper.
I ain't no rapper. Yo.
Yes, indeed.
Need no stinking
Can you?
instrumentals.
I mean, I know this might be a dumb question, but forgive me. But can you freestyle sing?
You can.
Of course.
Most definitely.
I mean, when you get a track on and you just start, you know,
just start riffing.
no, not riffing, but you pretty much just get a melody that you want to do,
Yes,
and then you
okay.
go on from there.
Okay.
Basically, that's what ad-libbing is.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ad-lib,
Yeah.
because a singer can freestyle on one note and
Yeah.
go to another word.
And
Right.
go to another song.
Go to another
Yeah.
song.
I mean, there's not that many keys.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you.
So at
Right.
the end of the day,
You right.
You know.
Good point.
All right, let's hear it. Here it go.
All right. Well, we got to get something, man. You said Silk.
I know you
some
know.
Boys to Men.
I'll Make Love to You by Boys to Men. Every singer has to know that song.
Oh, of course.
So
Of course.
that's a dope record.
Let me see if I can pull up the. Ain't nobody trying to mess up no lyrics.
Oh
right now.
man, see, I got lyrics in my database.
Oh
Don't
yeah,
ever
yo,
pull out
dude,
lyrics.
listen. I don't regularly sing that song anymore because I was in a singing group.
Okay,
that's
you
how I
choose-
started off.
Oh wow, so it's okay.
Yeah.
You choose the song. I bet I know it.
Nah, brother, it don't matter to me.
Okay. Oh
No,
shoot,
no.
let's get it.
Let's do it, man. I'm just pulling up the lyrics. I ain't trying to mess up no lyrics.
Nobody lyrics.
Yo, listen, man. I ain't trying to mess up no
understand.
lyrics.
I know singers they got the stand for their phone or for their tablet.
I
when they
got
on stage.
that. I got
yes.
that.
They're not
Listen,
gonna mess with nobody's lyrics.
the whole thing is the reason why that I like to have the lyrics out. One band that I sing with can't have no lyrics on stage. None.
Yes.
You have to memorize everything.
Yes.
But when you do the routine over and over and over again, you're gonna end up. It's like osmosis. It's just gonna bleed into your brain.
Indeed.
One line just
Indeed.
comes in with the next one.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But when you have to do a performance and you don't know the record,
Right.
Yeah.
and they want you to sing something straight off the radio, listen,
Yeah.
I'm not spending. I don't have that many hours in the day to sit up here and
Song's
learn
not
a
that
brand new
important to
Bruno Mars record.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? All right, man. You want to hit it first? You want first?
Close your eyes,
Here we go.
make a wish, and blow out the candlelight. For tonight is just your night. We're gonna celebrate all through the night.
Pour the wine, light the fire. Girl, your wish is my command. I submit to your demands. I would do anything. Girl, you need only ask.
I'll make
Love to you like you want me to. Now I got to get the harmony.
And
Go ahead, man.
I'll make love to you.
No, do the
like
top
you-
note. I'll do the
I'll
bottom.
make love to you like you want me to. And I'll hold you tight, baby, all through the night.
fucking this
I'll
up.
make love to you when you want me to. And I will not let go till you tell me to. Girl, relax.
Did you see that,
Let's
boy?
go slow.
Yeah, I
I
did.
ain't got nowhere else to go.
Take a seat, T-Wise.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just gonna concentrate on you. Girl, are you ready? It's gonna be a long night.
I ain't even going there.
Throw your clothes on the floor. I'm gonna take my clothes
Kid is a beast.
off too.
Beast mode.
Beast mode.
I made plans to be with you. Girl, whenever you with me, you know I can do, baby, yes.
I was singing it really good in my head.
No, of course.
Yeah, in my head I sounded great.
My dude, let me tell you something. I got to be on perfect vocal ability mode.
Sounded like you needed mad tea before this.
Hell yeah, man. I wasn't prepared.
Oh, I needed Mad T too.
I'm saying. Maybe we'll pick another song.
I suggest every singer who takes singing seriously, you have to do vocal warm-ups every
You have
morning.
to do it.
You have to do
You
it
have to do it,
religiously,
man.
because you never know when this is gonna happen.
Nah, it could be one dude just standing outside and be like, you don't even know who he is.
Right.
He'd be like, oh, you a singer? Go ahead and sing.
Yeah.
I remember that happened to me. I was in
Yes.
I think I was in Austin. I think I was in Texas. And this dude was like, yeah, go ahead and sing.
Yeah.
And I ended up getting a good job out of that shit.
Okay.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know what I'm
But
saying?
you hadn't
Yes.
warmed up.
Huh?
Yes.
You hadn't warmed up or had you warmed up?
I sang something that was in the lower register. That way you can,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Get
Yeah.
some John Legend in there or something. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to,
Indeed.
ain't nobody trying to. Yo, listen,
You got
I'm
time
not.
for that?
Listen, I'm not a first tenor,
Right.
so you ain't gonna
Indeed.
catch me.
Know your lane. Know your
I-
vocal
You
lane.
gotta know. Come on,
You
bro.
have to know your. That's right. You're right.
My falsetto is dope. I have a
Indeed.
great falsetto.
Is Mariah
like
Carey
Music Soul
over?
Child.
Huh?
Like Music Soul Child.
Right.
Yeah. Is Mariah Carey over? Is her vocal range over?
Oh man, let's not get into Mariah Carey.
Just
I know all her background singers, and they so
Most
so
definitely.
disappointed in her.
Yes.
Like I know people that wrote on her albums.
I got a question.
Yeah,
You-
go ahead.
Not obviously you want to be your own star, but if you could sing backup for anyone, who would you want to sing up?
Brian Knight.
Aside from Brian McKnight.
Joe.
Who?
Joe is.
Okay.
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
I own damn near every Joe album.
Most definitely.
He's one of my favorite. Him and Kem.
I remember when he was signed to.
Kim is dope.
Yeah.
He was signed to. Was it
Motown?
No. Before he was signed to Jive, he was signed. He came out with one album. I think it was Mercury Records.
Mercury, yes.
He was signed, and he had this like reggae, like R&B reggae record
Word.
with like Mad,
Really?
with like Mad Lion or something on it.
No.
Yeah, man, it was like some old school joint. It was called Round and Round and Round I Go. You remember that?
Yeah.
There in style, I don't know. He crazy. But then when he came out with All That I Am, that album is crazy.
What are you talking
All
about?
that I
Yes, sir.
am.
Who was the
Yes.
joint on the
He's a
soundtrack?
man
though?
in love with you.
Doo-doo-doo. Yes.
Oh, the soundtrack. Don't Be a Menace to South Central
Yeah, that
LA.
was my shit.
Yes.
That was my shit.
Oh yeah,
man.
they're all things your man won't do. Most
Yeah.
definitely. Yes.
That was the shit.
Who does stuff? Who does
Make
that,
your
man?
body cream with my sex
There's no
machine.
real R&B.
Who's holding?
Avion Falstar.
Wait. Who's
Sorry.
who's holding the
Sorry.
flag?
I'm sorry.
Who's holding the flag for R&B? Besides Avion Falstar, mainstream.
Bruno Mars is the
Bruno.
only person.
Yeah, but Bruno's pop. Bruno
He can
has.
go there.
But
He can go there.
He does a lot of everything, though.
He can go there. Versace on the floor is straight R&B.
He's got some tracks on that new
He
album.
got some tracks.
A nostalgic R&B song from like the 80s, okay.
But it's not gimmicky, though. He's really talented, though.
He's really. Yeah, he
I'm not
really
saying
is.
he's not talented, but do you put him in R&B category?
You just can't. You
No
can't.
one is strictly any genre anymore. No one is.
Tank,
you
Tank,
can't make no money.
Tank got the bag too. Tank, but that's new.
Yeah,
that
but
new joint When We, his new joint When We. he
Let Us
showed me
See
that
is
he knew.
holding down the fort. But more women singers than male singers today.
Jasmine
Yeah,
Sullivan
no.
all day long. She got the number one album last
She
year.
do got a new song,
When
now,
her-
right?
Whenever she put an album out, it's over for the rest of them.
Vocally, yes.
Vocally,
But music-wise, no.
music wise,
I love it. We love it. As from a singer standpoint, we're going to love it.
You're right. You're right.
But the masses,
the masses. You're right. Good point.
Honestly,
It's
I didn't know she was still
strictly
making
R&B.
music. I didn't know she was still making music.
she
Oh,
was,
yeah.
she was, listen, they had fallen out, her management and Missy and the rest of them. I don't know what happened, but she was tweeting out that she was going to quit. But the girl's vocal ability is
Bananas. Huh?
redunculous.
Redunculous.
Yo,
yes.
she's a monster.
Yes.
She's a monster.
Yes.
You really about to play this, bro? You trying to find it, aren't you?
I'm trying to find the moment he falls. I am, because it's that.
You know, there's
fucking
actually a video. I thought you guys were gonna play the video. I went in there in the office and surprised the lady. The man
Oh
sounded exactly
yeah, I
like
didn't
Brian
download that one. That one was dope.
Yeah, that-
What did you get hired to go sing for?
I
him?
got hired to do that.
Mm.
And then you know what? I've been doing that for years. That was just my first time recording it.
Okay.
I've always done that.
All right. That's what's up, man. So we're gonna get to our 5 independent questions. Cause we have to.
Yeah, because we ran out of time.
We're running out of time.
We are.
And I do want to sing another song, but you know what? My vocals ain't on.
Next time, you got to
Luther.
warm up.
We
next
can do
time.
Luther if you want.
No,
You can take
boy,
it
here
down.
we go.
If this world were mine. Yeah, we can do.
We can do whatever, man. All right. So number 1, what does being an independent artist mean to you?
It means. You talking to me?
Of course.
Really?
me.
Oh wow. Okay. It means that I have full control of my creativity without any stress.
Gotcha.
Any mad stress from a big record company that's giving me deadlines and giving me a budget that I feel like I got to stress to pay back.
Gotcha. All right. So leading into the next question, number 2, would you sign to a major record label?
Only if they agree to me and my management's terms.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. 3, other than the ones you named, what are your major musical influences?
I totally forgot about him because he passed, but I shouldn't have because Luther Vandross is a huge influence. Huge. Vocally, he's the best. He's
Yeah.
the best. Vocally, as a singer, not
Yeah.
just as a rifter or somebody who can just show off, oh, I can do this.
Yeah.
As a singer. When
As a singer,
he
he's
gets on stage,
crazy.
everybody's quiet because they want to hear what's gonna come out his mouth.
Right. Number 4, if you were offered a deal outside of the music world, meaning that you could not do music ever again, but you would be financially set for the rest of your life, would you take it?
Yes,
Okay.
I sure would.
So you would leave music behind?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So number 5, what is Avion Falstar's end game? What is your end game for this business?
My end game is to have longevity in the music industry. Just to make records that are timeless. And
Okay.
not just for today.
That's what's up. Well, those are our 5 independent questions. Jizzy, did you find the clip?
The Jodeci clip?
Yeah.
You know I did.
Oh, Jesus, Lord.
Can we play it?
Dude, we can play whatever we want. We got to think of another song. We're going out singing tonight.
Most
That's what
definitely.
we doing.
All right.
I just want to thank you guys too.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Look at this. You ain't no damn good.
I'm just saying though.
And he kept singing.
And then homeboy checked on him and then just kept walking.
Wow.
The background vocals kept on going too. Yo, why did they zoom in on his body?
Yo, did
Oh, man.
the sheet drop on him? Like did the curtain fall on him?
Yo.
Oh, he's getting up. Oh, he's getting up. He's getting up. He's
He's
coming
alive.
back. He's coming back. Oh my life. All right.
All my life, I've never fallen so hard.
Oh my God.
Wow.
This shit is crazy, man.
All right. We gotta go.
All my life
We
I never
wrapping it
fought
up?
so hard.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
All right,
You guys
well,
want to go out on something?
Yeah, we're going to go out on something. But before we do, tell everybody where they can find you, real quick.
Go to YouTube
All right.
and type in Avion Falstar. Avion Falstar. You can go on Facebook, type in Avion Falstar. You can go on IG, which is Instagram, and follow me there. It's Avion Falstar. Avion Falstar. If you forget my name, just type in Brian McKnight. I'm gonna come up.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I love it.
Tell them about your management team.
My management team, McDome, Music Can Depend on Me, is the best management team in the world. They want to see all their artists successful. They're not money hungry. They're not trying to just get a quick dollar. They want to see their artists successful, and that's why they will always be my management team.
That's what's up.
The only thing anybody else could do is co-manage.
All right. That's what's up. Gypsy, tell everybody where they can find you. You got your show coming up?
Yes, coming up 9:30. You can check out the Hangover Takeover. Go over to the Facebook page, the Hangover Takeover on Facebook, and myself and Juju the Model are going to go live. We're going to go further in depth of R. Kelly. We're going to do the life and times of R. Kelly.
You shouldn't
Life-
say further and in depth about R. Kelly.
I know,
But
maybe
digress.
we won't. But we got some cool news. We're going to talk about our weekends. We had a shit ton of fun, so we'll be
That's
doing
what's
that
up.
for an hour or so.
That's what's up. You can check me, Mr. DWise, MrDWise.com, Mr. DWise on Instagram. You can check out my Facebook page, DWise. Got the new single coming out. It's
yeah.
called Life Without You. The video is going to be shot in the next month or so. The album will be coming out either later on this year or first of the year, 2018. We got everything set. Everything's going on. So we're going to go out on something. I'm so in love with you. Come on. Whatever you want to do is all right with me. Take it.
'Cause you make me feel so brand new. I want to spend my life with you.
Ooh,
Since,
baby.
yeah.
Since we've been together,
Together,
ooh, loving you forever
ever.
is what I need.
Go ahead, boy.
Let me
Be the one you come running to. I'll never be untrue.
ooh, baby, let's we ought to stay together. loving you whether times are good or bad, happy or sad, yeah. Yo,
Say goodnight.
Avion, he's the man, man. Avion Falstar. Make sure you check him out. Yo, as always, keep it indie, baby.